Hello, Brian Jorgensen with Bud's Machine Tools. Today we're going to go over a Krras APB 10-foot 175 ton. I'm going to demonstrate the controller, which is a 2-axis NC controller. It can store 99 programs, 20 steps each. Come over here, I'll show you this first. This is your e-stop. You can shut it down. We can see we still have power to the machine. We got a disconnect down below. Now we got power. E-stop's disengaged. And now the green light, you can hear the pump turn on. We also got our auto manual switch over here. Then we got a dual foot pedal with an e-stop on top for upper and lower positioning. And another thing to point out too is that we also have our RAM adjustment here, which will also, when I push these buttons, will adjust the RAM, and you'll see it here on the DRO. So you can do that manually. It's nice because if you have bigger gloves and you don't want to take your gloves off and get the control dirty, you can actually use these over here. Down here we have our pressure gauge. We can lower our pressure by twisting this knob or raise it by sucking it more in. We got our pressure regulator right here. Go ahead and demonstrate that. Hit pressure, kicks the valve open to return the RAM. And over here to the side, we got our different limit switch settings. This is our upper limit switch for our RAM. And we also got our middle for our back gauge retract. And we got our lower limit switch here for our lower settings. That activates the tonnage of the press brake to go ahead and kick the valve on to put pressure to the material. I'm going to go over the optional 2-axis NC controller. It's a very simple and user-friendly control. I'll show you why. To activate the Y positioning and manual, you got your slow buttons here, 2 and 4. Then we got our fast positioning, your 7 and 9. You can see your plus and minus keys. And same for X. And then your back gauge, to get out of it, you just push the red button and you can see that light clicked off. And then to move your back gauge, these are always activated. So if you have thicker gloves or and stuff, we can simply just come up here and push this into position. So really user friendly that way. You can always use your bigger gloves. Don't have to worry about trying to get your gloves and try to hit these little buttons. And then to program, it's simple also. We got program 2, you can see here flashing at us. So yes, I want to program 2. Now we're to cycle 1. So yes, that's what I want. So now we're going to go ahead and do our first bend. It's 3.943 with this punch and die, which I got a gooseneck, and I also get a multi V-weight die standard with this press brake. And I know that with this gooseneck and that V-die and 24 gauge, I get a 90-degree bend with this reference number. So when you get this machine, you want to keep track of your numbers and what dies and punch you're using and what thickness. And if you write that reference number down, simply when you get that same thickness in again, you can go and use that and get right to your 90-degree bends. And to program your X, just make sure it's flashing, 0.75. So now that's our first cycle. Now we're on second. So we're gonna do another one. And if I mess up, I simply just go until it zeroes out again. So I'm gonna do another 90-degree bend. Now X, let's do a 1.5 bend, then enter, and we're to our third. So we'll go ahead and do a little more open bend here, just to show you that too. So I'm gonna do a RAM adjustment for you, and we'll do that at 2 inches. And that's our program. And now the pulper program, we got flashing, so we want program 2, and enter first, and then start it. And now you can see it went to position. part, simple to program. You can kind of design it, you know, whatever you want with it. And then if you wanted this to repeat, so like it's showing me right now, I went ahead and completed that program. So simply if I wanted to go ahead and make that part again, now it'll start at the first bend. But if I just want it to go automatically go back to that first part after I'm done, I just gotta make that light flash. We'll just run through it a dry run to show you that. Last bend. Yep, now you'll see it going back to the first position. Just to kind of show you the back of the machine, we got a good solid guideway for our machine to keep our ram parallel. We also got a steel back gauge with 2 gauging fingers. Very simple to move and adjust. You got your raise and lower. Very simple. Just lock it down with these. You can tell very sturdy. We also got solid rods, ball screw. We have a serpentine belt too to keep it for accurate so it don't slip on you. But yeah, very strong and sturdy and give you very good accuracy for your back gauging.